What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Strikeout Beer Podcast. I'm RD flying solo on this beautiful Friday night in North Texas here. As you can see, the layout's a little bit different. I did portrait instead of landscape. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But tonight we're having Firestone Haze Cosmic Crusher. This is a juicy Imperial IPA, 9.5% alcohol by volume. This is the big one, the 19.2 ouncer. Yeah, just decided it's time to knock back some beers, right? Some that I've had in the fridge. Now this is this isn't necessarily an old one by any. It's from this year. This is it was canned on January 15th, 2024. Yeah. Close to midnight, actually. 10:42. Let's get to cracking and let's see what's up. There we go. Let it breathe for a second. It was pretty cold. I think these you need to warm up a little bit, just to wrap all of my hands, but let it get not necessarily room temperature, but just something. Ooh, all right. Everybody's got, I mean, my neighbors are all partying right now. The fight's tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But yeah, got home, got off of work. I was like, all right, screw it. You know what? Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. That is purty. Got some floaters rolling around in there. I didn't realize that Firestone was unfiltered. This looks like an unfiltered beer. Maybe they'll have something on their website. We're going to go to it anyways. So I should be, instead of the long ways where you get the whole background, you should just be getting pretty much my face in this one. And I'll try to back up so I'm not like just right in there. But yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think you can tell I let it sit for too long in the fridge. Yeah, I think so. It starts kind of taking on that just your face in 4D. Yeah, it starts kind of taking on a little different taste. Let's see how it looks when I put the comments up. Okay, it went below. It's kind of weird, but okay. Hello, Lizzie. How are you? That must be I think that's a setting. Let me do something real quick. I mean, I'm already here, right? So let's see, crop layout, this and that. Let's see, guest hotkeys. I don't see it. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep on. We're gonna press on. So, anyways, this beer, you can find this information on firestonewalker.com. This got, again, 9.5% alcohol by volume, 26 IBUs. The color is 9.6. I assume that's the SRM on it, because I don't know why they would mention color. Out of this world flavor that packs a punch. Explosions of succulent pineapple and mango are where juicy bliss meets cosmic intensity. And yeah, you definitely, I think it's a little bit more on the pineapple. Well, you can, yeah, the mango's in there as well. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go live on Instagram. Oops. I'll do that now. The hops: Galaxy, Strata, Calista, Melon, Simcoe. Fermentation: 100% stainless steel. Malts: 2-row, white wheat, and malted oats. A little bit more about it. Expand your horizons with this Haze Cosmic Crusher Juicy Imperial IPA, excuse me. A celestial explosion of juicy flavors that will leave your taste buds starry-eyed, excuse me. Packed with bold flavors and a succulent pineapple. We already talked about that. And a lofty 9.5% ABV. Prepare to embark on this out-of-this-world experience where juicy bliss meets cosmic intensity. Yeah, I already read half that. So this is available in 6-packs, 12.9 or 19.12-ounce cans, and a 12-pack in the variety. So, you know, they got some different Haze. Like they have brain melter and whatnot. But as far as like the Imperial, this seems to be the one. It's crazy. You watching the Jake and Tyson fight, Batman? I am Batman. Of course I am Batman. Actually, I was going to talk about that a little bit too, because it's like, you know, I grew up watching Tyson. He's, you know, I'm not saying he's like a hero or anything of ours, but, you know, 80s kid, you knew who Mike Tyson was. He was an absolute, just, I don't know, menace in the ring, right? I mean, I remember not only having the Mike Tyson's Punch Out game on NES, but also I begged my mom. I was like a teenager at the time. I think I was like 14, you know, years old, maybe 15, probably 14. And I was like, please get the fight. I want to watch Mike Tyson, you know, blah, 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 blah. She finally did it, which was a pretty good amount of change for us. We were a little broke back then. And Slap's in the house. What's up, Slap? How we doing? And so it was, I was like, get the fight for us, please, please. So she did finally after many convincing and promised I was going to do all these chores, which I already do anyways. And we got it, and that damn thing lasted, I swear to God, 45 seconds. Like, like, all right, cool. We got to watch the Tyson fight, but he was just crazy. He was just wild ass in the ring, He's so fast, so powerful. And we watched we all got together for like his last fight, before like he quit mid-fight back in like 2007, 8, 9, somewhere around that area. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, so Jake Paul's a huge favorite tonight. A lot of people say this fight's scripted, and obviously it's like it's a circus. It really is. But I hope Tyson puts up a fight. He's 58. It's kind of weird to see a 58-year-old fighting like that. But if anybody can do it to him, like he's got the power. I wonder if he's gonna catch him. I really do. And yeah, I don't know. But we will be watching it. So we're gonna bump up against I think it's gonna start here. At least like the fight, the cards, the on Netflix at 7 p.m. Central Time for us. So all good, bud. Just waiting for this dumbass fight. So it's all world. Everybody's at home. Like I said, my neighbors on both sides having people over the house. I got a fire going out back. I'm gonna play some flip cup in a minute, maybe some beer pong. I'm gonna maybe tie one on tonight. I don't know. It's been a long week, and I say that, and it was actually like a 4-day work week, but it's just been a long freaking week. And we were out of town. I was telling Lizzie about it. It's like, we went to Oklahoma on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday like 11 o'clock. We got back in Texas at our house at like 11 o'clock on Monday, maybe 12. And I pretty much slayed around the whole day, like the rest of the day. And then, so I sat there for a while. I was like, what do we, it feels like we've been gone for a weekend or if not longer. And no, it's just, and I got to rest on Monday, took it easy, and then went in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, and then again on Friday today. It's just like, all right, it just seemed like a really long week. I think because we have projects we're doing. We have a lot of stuff like coming to the house as well. We have projects to do at home, projects to do at work, and it's just been a while. It's just been a stressful week. And so like today, I was like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go. Merc's in the house. Merc. What's up? We got a raid? Who's raiding? I can't see anything. I can't see anything. So if you're raiding me, let me know who's sending you. If it's Merc, let me thank Merc. But yeah, like, you know what? Let me pull up Twitch real quick. I'll figure this out. I'll get to the bottom of this. If anything, I just want to make sure we give credit where credit's due. Oh gosh, there we go. Blackjack's in the house. What is going on? How are we doing? How y'all doing tonight? It's good to see you. Hope everybody's well. All I see is previews for the fight. The fight tonight. The fight. It's oh nice. Blackjack. Hey, there we go. Thanks, Blackjack. I appreciate it. How y'all been? I miss you guys. I really do. I was telling I was talking to Alan about it. I was like, I just don't see anybody anymore. We're just so busy. And like I was talking about today, right? I looked at, I had to review a bunch of accounts for work, and we're talking about hundreds and hundreds. Blew right through it. And then oh, did Lizzie get you first? Yeah, welcome. There we go. Lizzie's in the house. She's taking care of it. And so blew through all that and worked, cranked it out, right? So then sorry for the welcome. And got home and I ordered like a shed for the backyard. So no problem, buddy. And which is it didn't seem like it was gonna be that difficult to put together, and it really wasn't. It's just kinda awkward, and I do have it kind of in the corner of my backyard next to my house and fence, and it's just really we got too much crap at the house, kid and his family moved in for a little bit, just between houses, so they'll be gone here soon, but it's like I just got too much stuff, and I do wanna get some of my I do wanna almost change or, make my garage a little bit more like I even wanna throw, like, a couch and a bar out there if I ever could. But I think, I think those days they're long gone, right? I had parked my truck in the garage for, like, 5 years, 6 years, or whatever. Lizzie's like, "My new car is getting in the garage," so, that ain't happening. What is going on? Melton's in the house. How the hell are we doing? Hey, how's the new do y'all like the portrait mode? It was something new that popped up on StreamYard, so I just wanna know. Yeah, I wanna know what it looks like, what you think. Obviously, I gotta make a border around it because if I put the other border on, it looks like this. I'll show you because it's made for 1080. Yeah, bonk. So, but, yeah, we're having Mine Haze Cosmic Crusher IPA. Um, So I already kinda went through all that. Jason Perez in the house. What is going on, brother? How are you doing? How's everything been? I know you were in here, you popped in here last time and, it's like I feel like we need to catch up, right? So, Dylan's in the house, Mr. Busby, the, strikeout beer fantasy football killer is, just taking us out back, taking us out back to the shed. This is pretty juicy. Mango and pineapple. If you like mango and pineapple and you can handle Imperial IPAs, this can be for you. So anyways, I get this shed, I'm putting this shed together. I finally get together and, accidentally drilled into my hand right there. You can't really see, but yeah, so it bled for, I don't know, 20 minutes, if not longer, and I was sitting here just trying to put a door hinge on, and they're like I was trying to just put a pilot hole in there, and it's a lifetime, whatever you wanna call it. It's a plastic shed, just it's nothing crazy, just one of those, whatever, two-door open shed. And so I sat there and I just I mean, I went it broke off and it went in my finger. I go, "Son of a bitch." I was like, "Screw it. I'm already in, man. I'm in too deep." I had like a little tile and a screwdriver underneath the door holding it up. I'm like, "Nah, man." I zapped it one more time. Everyone's home waiting for the dang fight. You know it is. You know it is. I lose first round, don't worry. Hey, I'm fine with that. Hey, the fantasy football league that we're in for SB, it's SB fantasy football now, but it was a strikeout beer league. But it's about having fun, obviously. Unfortunately, the way we have it set up, if you lose a quarterback and you don't have another backup or you don't have, whatever, you gotta pretty much roster 3 healthy, quarterbacks at once. And just Lizzie, she lost her quarterback, lost another quarterback, lost, running backs and crap like that. And so once it's done, it's done. Because we roll like 12 teams, I think. And so when you have 12 teams, it's a super flex. You got quarterback and the flex and then the regular position, and you just run into it. So, just put a bidet on our toilet. What a time saver. Oh my god. Did you really? That is the most haughty shit I've ever heard from you. Let's drink us a beer for I hey, I'll meet up with you. I know you're from the other side of town, but, I'm down. I'll meet you up there. Um, definitely, definitely, definitely. So, but yeah, with that league, I really appreciate everybody jumping in, but we're gonna change it next year. It's just gonna have to change. Now the scoring, we will probably get rid of the super flex. But, we'll probably add, like, points per carry attempt or something, like rush attempt or something, because we have points per reception, points per completion. Our leagues are crazy. You'll score, like, 350 points a week, so but yeah, and so back to the shed. Finally got that thing done, and then I was, like, looking, I was like, "Oh, all the walls and ceiling, floors in." I was like, "Alright," it says, "Start drilling holes to put in your shelves." I go, "No, that ain't happening." I just chunked the shelves in there. It's like, that is a tomorrow thing to do because 'cause I'm not doing it tonight. I just can't do it. And, but yeah, and then, like I said, we're 45 minutes out from it's not the main event, but at least the broadcast starts. I think like I said, we're gonna play a couple little drinking games, keep it light, keep it fun around here, nothing too crazy. We got kids running around, so, definitely don't wanna do that, but yeah, so with the fight, you know, grew up loving Mike Tyson, big fan, obviously he's had a crazy life and whatnot, and, somebody asked we were talking about this how much of a nerd I am. We were talking about, like, a Nintendo or whatever, and I have Mike Tyson, but I have the actual Mike Tyson, but not Punch Out. I got Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And so it was like back when I was 30, I'd never beaten the game, never. And then I finally hooked up my NES to the TV in the living room at my old house. So I'm sitting there playing, just kind of mowing right through. And I do it the old school way. I don't write down the codes. I don't Google the codes. I start at the bottom and I go all the way to the top. And so it was just one of those Saturdays or Sundays or whatever. I'm sitting there mowing right through everybody. I get the mic, I get the iron mic, and I'm like, "This son of a bitch, I gotta get it. I gotta get him this time. I gotta get him." Finally, when I beat him, I looked around the house, and I just looked around, I was like, "This is it. I've reached the top. There's nothing else. There's nothing else for me." And I mean, I was so excited and I was like, 25 years of weight just lifted off my shoulders. Like, "Oh my god, this is awesome." So, I am ready for the fight tonight. Um, what the hell is that? Oh, I got notes and stuff in here. I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on. I was gonna complain about a bunch of people and Dak and everything else. I might save that for, like, the Sunday night thing. I just wanna come on in and have a beer, and this is a big one. This is the 19.2. I won't get through it all the way because I think I'm gonna hey, Lizzie, if you're still listening, come on in here. I've got about that much left, maybe this much, so bring your little drink and you can try it because I like to get your thoughts on these. Because Lizzie does like juicy IPA. She likes, oh, there's a little bit of it's an imperial, so it's gonna have a little bit extra kick. And just let's go ahead and take a look at, Untapped right now. So Untapped has this, 7,981 check-ins, 6,964 of those are unique, average of 394 395 a month. It says 25 IBUs, which I find kinda strange and super low for an Imperial IPA, but I believe them. I mean, they're the ones putting this stuff up here. What am I to do? 25 IBUs, so your average score is 3.78 out of 6,395 ratings. It's kinda low. I thought people really liked Firestone Walker, to be honest. I thought they just kinda, like, gave him a 4 just because, and, I mean, the last couple people I'm seeing here, it's like 4.5, 4.75, 4, well, there's a 3, but they don't put anything with it, like, "Oh, I bought this," and, that's in a different language. I don't even know what that says. That's in Japanese. Um, yeah, very juicy and surprisingly easy to drink. Does not taste as strong as it is, and it doesn't. That's one of the things I'll say about this. It's like it's this is a and you're gonna have stuff floating around in there. You see that? You're gonna have that floating around. If you're listening to this on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast, you wanna see the video of this, it's up on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Kick. So, you can actually see what I'm holding up to the screen. Check out my, oh, buddy, that's a great beard. Just getting older and older. Middle son told me that one time because I never had the beard up until, like, maybe a handful of years ago, right? But I always had, like, the chin goatee or whatever you wanna call it. And so it started turning early, kind of early. And he's like, "When your facial hair turns gray, it's usually because of stress at home or something like that." I looked at him and go, "Yeah, no shit." I was like, "You kids are gonna kill me one day." Oh, god dog. But yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just I got a question. We got football fans in here. We got Melton in the house. Minix is here. What's up, Minix? How you doing? Good to see you. I was glad I was able I popped in the other day, but I just couldn't hang out. I was about to I can't remember what I was gonna do. Was I about to go live? Oh, it was on Wednesday, so I was about to, what's it called? And, so anyways, I was gonna ask everybody, and I might put this out there on, like, YouTube under Strikeout Beer, or excuse me, under SP Fantasy. It's, do the Cowboys tank, trade Dak, draft Shador, and hire Dion as a coach? What do you think? It was nice to be there. It's nice to see, and that's what I was telling everybody else earlier. I miss blackjack. I miss Merc. You know, I see some people go live, and sometimes I'm just not able to click on it to do it. Life's busy right now. It really is. Yeah, appreciate that like NDT podcast. They're good dudes over there. Go check them out. They're wild asses, and they don't care. They do not care. But yeah, it's nice to see everybody, and like I said, it all falls on me, right? I go extra second just to do this or do that and go say hi, but I don't want to just say hi and then bail out of it or whatever, you know. But if I'm at work, I can't do it, for the most part, unless there's not a lot of people around, or I got my earbuds in anyways. But AT&T for some reason doesn't have a real strong signal, and I'm a couple blocks from the main AT&T building, so I figured they'd kick that up a notch. So yeah, that's I'm gonna ask that question. Maybe after the game on Monday if I'm still awake, because the Cowboys are gonna get just railroaded by Houston. So it's like, do they tank, trade Dak, and other negative players? I'm talking about like Micah Parsons and stuff too. Just trade his ass. Like, see ya. Trade his ass over to, I don't know, Carolina later, and get Shador and then hire Dion. And oh, hold on. So I'm only gonna be on it for like another 10 minutes. Yesterday, I noticed that Lizzie's car was starting slow. I know I'm all over the place. I know it. If you're new here, this is not news to you, but I'm just trying to let other people know how much I bounce all over the freaking place. So it's Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. It was yesterday. It's yesterday. So we go somewhere for lunch. It's like, let's get out of the house, go to lunch. We go to lunch. The car sounds like it's starting a little slow. I was like, son of a man, battery, I swear to God, just put a battery in this. But then we went another place, and then it took I swear to God, 5 to 6, 7 seconds to start, which is an eternity when you're waiting for your car to start. And I was like, "All right, oh, buddy, let me give it just a little bit more. Your influencer, how we doing? Bro, how we doing?" And so I was like, "You know what? I'm not even we're already talking about we're gonna drive west here in a couple months. You know, we're going to Oklahoma quite often. We wanna take Tilly to the beach, stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing some driving." And I was like, Man, let's just go get this battery, you know?" And so I decided this time not to go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone because I noticed that the same battery is sold there for like $80 more, right? Go to Walmart, get the same battery for $80 less. I was like, "Holy sh" I mean, I've been buying batteries from them forever, and they all do kinda seem to suck, right? And I'm like like, especially when I have my '82 Dodge. That thing has nothing in it, man. Nothing in it that draws power, but them batteries just don't last, and the cold would zap it or whatever. So anyways, I got, like, a platinum battery this time, spent, a couple extra bucks, but it was still $80 cheaper from over there, and so I was like, "Well, yeah, let me get out of here," 'cause I asked the kid, "Okay, you got the terminal gel, the lube or, to keep it from corroding and the little pads?" And he's like, "I don't know what that is." He starts walking up and down the aisle. I see him with, like, the Lucas Oil, fuel treatment thing. I'm like, "That ain't it, dude. It's not in a bottle like that." And then you grab some, 4-cycle or a 2-cycle engine oil. He goes, "Look at this little thing." He's, like, amazed. I'm like, he goes, "Is this it?" I go, "Dude, that" he goes, "What's that?" He was like, "What's this for?" I go, "2-cycle motors," or, I mean, "It's oil for, like, a weed eater or something like that." He goes, "Oh, that's so funny." I was like, "My son told me never take your car to Walmart because that's the kinda shit you get and whatever." And so now I'm like, firsthand, I'm like, "Jesus Christ, yeah, I wouldn't trust them to take my groceries out of my cart and place them in my car." Good kids, nice guys, but yeah, no, no, can't do it. No can do on that. But anyhow, so yeah, battery, crazy expensive. So then I'm like, "All right, well, I gotta stop off at O'Reilly's now." I don't know why I didn't get the wiper blades at Walmart either, but I was like, "Screw it, let me go ahead and get the terminal gel." And then I was like, "You know what? Just give me I need wipers." Lizzie needs a set, I need a set. Let's just do it. Of course, he goes back there and gets, like, the Bosch platinum, you know, visibility a million, things, and so when they he rung them up, and he's like, "Alright, that'll be $113." And Lizzie's like, "What?" I was like, "Well, you're not paying for it." But yeah, I was like, each wiper blade was like 25 to $30. It's like I was like, "Oh my god." That's like trusting people at CVS giving you a shot. Yeah. I, uh, I'll get like a flu shot from CVS. I think I've done that like once back in the day. But yeah, I've been to Target and Kroger or whatever, and they've got my flu shots and whatever, like very like that. I generally get them at work if it's like if when I'm in the office, especially like this year. I got a flu shot this year just because we're back in the office. I was like, I don't trust, I get sick. It's kind of the weirdest thing. And our company is really relaxed when it comes to, like, "Hey, come in the office, don't come in the office, work from home. You don't feel good, work from home," all this kinda stuff, right? And, I get sick every year because some jackass will come into work with the flu and just get us. And the last time I got it, I had to actually go to the emergency room, and, yeah, no, it's like, Lizzie was like, "Come on, we gotta go." It was either that you know what? I had to go twice. Yeah, I went for E. coli once because I had a salad in a steakhouse, which I'll never do again. And then the other one was the flu. The flu almost got me, and she said they hooked up, like, 4 bags of saline to me, and I was, like, almost done. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was like, I don't wanna get too graphic. Wipers are a damn ripoff. It's crazy, though, but you gotta have them. If you don't have good ones, it's like, mine got old. I did hear about this little trick where you can kind of, give them a little relife with, like, WD-40 or some type of, lubricant or oil and just run it down the blade, run it back, but those are the ones that I had on my truck, they had already been there for years and years. Lizzie's, I think they're the ones that came with the car. They had their little MB logo on it, the Mercedes logo or whatnot, so I'm pretty sure they'd never been changed out, so we had to do it. We had it whatever, had to. I don't like mine, though. Mine stick up higher now. Like, the rod comes across and the little clip is gigantic. I don't know what the hell that's all about, and I'm not a fan of it, so I don't know. Dylan, how was the show last night? So Dylan hosts mostly football. They go live on YouTube. Him and Nate were on there last night, and they were watching the game together, Washington and Philly, and they'll put up the game tracker almost. They don't share like the screen of the game, and they'll sit there and comment after every play, talk. It's a fun little broadcast. It really is. It's good to watch, and you should be checking that out if you like football. And love the guys. They're hilarious. They're from Just Be a Dad podcast as well, which is, I mean, that's a wild ass podcast. Whenever they get going, that's what you want to. That is awesome. Uh, all right. Did I get the? So that was Untapped. Let's take a look at Beer Advocate. This thing is gonna cut open tonight again. I need to put some super glue on it. Oh, I super glued my fingers together the other day. Did I tell you about that? Jesus. If you don't know, I'm putting together a Deadpool helmet, Deadpool Pikachu mashup helmet, and then a what the hell's that other thing? Mario slash Mandalorian mashup. I call it Mario Lorian or something like that. So a lot of whatever. So I've been getting too much glue on my fingers, and it's been gluing my one. I glued my damn fingers to each other, and another time I glued my hand to my own damn shirt. But I've been gluing the skin underneath my fingernails to my fingernail. So then you're like trying to pull it apart, and then it's just I got freaking super glue all over my fingers like at all time. You can't. And it's like you can't just kind of like scrub them off. You gotta like kind of scrape them. And so, but after you're done, like for a while, you're like, God, I just don't want to do this no more. It's pretty annoying. So Cosmic Crusher on Beer Advocate got an 87 score, which says very good. There's too many ads going on here. What the hell is all this? There we go. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta wait for this thing to cycle because this is crazy. They have ads on all four sides and in the middle of this website. Where the hell's the refresh button? There we go. Just please God, don't do that again. Please. So out of California, Imperial IPA, as I mentioned, 9.5% alcohol by volume. Score is 87, ranked number 7,142. They had an average score of 3.84, which matches Untapped out of 43 ratings. Not a lot of people use, I've noticed this like for American beers and whatnot. Beer Advocate, it's not really a lot of craft beers, American beers don't get on there for some weird reason. I don't know why. This was added January 13th, 2024, which is, no, this thing's older than that. I mean, this beer isn't, but I've had mine Haze before. So reviews 24. Um, y'all got to see this. I don't even know if it'll work. Let me see if I can show you this. This is bonkers. Nope, not that one. Hold on. Share. I'm gonna add this to the screen. I know that sucks. I know it sucks, but look at all those damn ads. Holy moly. Look at that. You can't even think. You can't even think with all that crap going on. Jesus. Ugh. Had to close that, man. Had to close it. That's unacceptable. That's absolutely unacceptable. So, anyways, I haven't heard anybody say anything about the portrait mode. If you like it, if you don't like it, um, I bet it looks better on YouTube or on yeah, on YouTube, Facebook. I bet it looks good everywhere, except for Twitch. I bet Twitch is more set up for the portrait mode. Yeah, I bet. You know what? Let me go. I want to go over there. I just want to see it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just kidding. But was it 6:30? All right, it's 6:30. Happy hour's closing. Last call. Let's knock this thing back and we'll give you our final thoughts. All right. All right. There you go. It's all gone. Dress down the glass nicely there, as Alan likes to say. Um, you got like I said, I don't remember seeing them being unfiltered. And I think that's something I wanna check out. Yeah, here we go, yeah. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson are set to square off in 30 minutes. I don't think it's a 4-hour broadcast. There's no effing way they go right now. Why would they fight at 7 o'clock? Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Getting ahead of myself. For this beer, so at first I thought I left it in the fridge too long. I was getting kind of maybe a little bit of an aluminum taste or something like that, but you know, the pineapple and the mango work well together on this one. So if you like those, or if you like one or the other, you're gonna enjoy this beer. It somehow they got the IBUs down to 25 on a 9.5% beer. But you get a little bit of the burn, a little bit of the alcohol burn. Um, Quite juicy, easy drinker. I mean, you just saw me just kinda sipping on it, going after it. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I don't do rankings. I don't do ratings anymore. I need to get back to it. I need to start checking in beers and things like that. So you can follow us on Untapped on a Strikeout Beer. But, yeah, I think that's, Parker County Brewing in the house. What up? Actually, I almost pulled one of your beers out of the fridge. I almost did it. Love that. If you ever been down to Parker County Brewing, it's I drive I drove through there on the way out to Henson's house, and the brewery was cool. The pizzas were phenomenal. The beer was really good. So, about 2 more months, I'll be coming up on my annual trip west to go through there. It's just a haul for me, but if you're on the west side of town, you're in Fort Worth or in the mid cities area or something like that, definitely roll out there and check them out because, damn it, they make good beer and they're really nice people. Staff's really nice. Place is really cool. It looks like an up and coming. It's like a whole little, I don't know what you call it, outdoor mall looking area. A lot of shops, a lot of stores, a lot of action. Whatever. Cool outdoor area. It just was cold. I mean, it's February, so we didn't go outside and chill, but I think I need to make my way out there maybe in the springtime and, just make a day of it because it was ooh, buddy, that beer was good. Alright, yeah, so mine Haze, Cosmic Crusher, thumbs up. You know me, I only do thumbs up, thumbs down, or in the middle sometimes, but, thumbs up for me. Y'all get out there, watch the fight. It's free on Netflix tonight. Let's go Tyson, but I put money on both of them. There's no I mean, I might have because I've done some crazy stuff where I've bet on both boxers or something like that, but, obviously, I want Mike Tyson to win. Do I think he's gonna win? Probably not. Follow the money, right? He's the and Paul or Logan, whatever, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I don't know. The blonde-haired dude, the white guy, he's the favorite to win. I think it was, like, -280 when, my buddy pulled it up earlier, so I got it. You know what I did? I put a little change on him, but I did put a little bit on Tyson because it was so, like, plus 300. I was like, why not? I don't whatever, just in case. And, but, hey, I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. Alan will be live tomorrow on SB Fantasy Football on YouTube. Go over there and check that out. It'll be late, though. It's a late night stream. It's like 10 PM. And then Sunday, I don't know what we're getting into. We're supposed to go to Six Flags. It's supposed to rain. There's football Sunday. I'm not for plans, but it is what it is. Hope you have a great night too. Thanks for being in here. And again, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. It's great seeing Merc, Blackjack, Slap. Lizzie was in here. Batman from YouTube. Had Batman in here, guys. Batman was in here. Bruce Wayne himself. Melton, always great to see you. Dylan Busby. We need to get together, Melton. So if it's raining on Sunday or something like that, where I don't go to Six Flags, I say we get together for maybe a drink or two, or maybe go to have the ladies have your people call my people call your people, and we'll get together or something like that. Dylan, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm out of here. I'm RD. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you next time. Adios.